do this after today's session. Go to setup, go to data management, go to data loader, and from there click on the download data loader. Once it is downloaded, you will get the exe file. You just have to install it. Okay. After installing, this is how it would look. Okay. Now whatever operation you want to do, you can do it using data loader. So you can do insert, update, upsert, delete. Okay. And it's very similar to what we just did. Right. So the data import, if we are talking about, the same way you need to have the CSV file, you will need to click on insert. Okay, doing insert, you will have to put the password and security token. So Vijay, yesterday you received the security token. Can you just go back to the same email, fetch the security token and share it with me? Thanks. So because this is a standalone application or a desktop application, so for Salesforce, any such application which is associated with Salesforce, to log in into that you need an additional password. One, you will have your login ID and you will have your password. In addition to that, you need one more password, which is called a security token. So where do we get the security token? Go to my settings. So security token is something that you do not set. It is a system generated password. So you just need to go to my settings, personal, and click on reset my security token. So once you do this, a security token will be sent to your email ID, registered email ID. Okay, that security token you'll have to take, and this is how it will look. So it's a 21-digit long alphanumeric key. Fine. So this is what you will receive, something like this. Now once I try to insert, I'll need to put the password first and then the security token. First we put the password and then without any space or anything else, put your security token and click on login. The moment you are logged in successfully, you can go to next. The same thing. You just have to import account, you select account, you want to import, browse the file, everything else is same, right? Map the fields, that is it. The only good thing about a data loader while doing an import is, so what are the advantages of data loader for an import? What are the advantages of data loader for doing import? It supports up to 5 million records. It provides detailed logs. Detailed logs means errors and success logs, right? So when we do a normal import through that data management option in the API, when you do that import wizard, you just get a brief report of it. How many contacts got created or how many were not created. But if you do this upload or import thing through data loader, you get a detailed log. Which all contacts got uploaded. Let's say out of 1900 got imported and 100 were not imported. So it will specifically tell you which 900 were imported and which 100 were not imported and had error, right? So detailed logs, detailed error and success logs you get. Yeah, I think some of you mentioned this as well in the chat window. So good that you guys remember it. So supports up to 5 million records. It provides detailed logs. It also provides, yeah, it is faster in processing, and it gives you an option to, you can import opportunities, cases. So you can import anything, whatever you want, opportunities, cases, or whatever you have here. However, through our data management import option, you will see you do not have the option of importing a few things. If you go to setup, data management, we have the option of importing accounts, contacts, lead, solutions. That's it. So no option to import opportunities, no option to import products, or that sort of thing, no option to import cases. So all these things can be imported through data loader, right? So these are the advantages of the data loader, basically, a few of them. So we can do an insert, we can do an update, we can do upsert. Okay. Upsert is a combination of insert and update. So if you do an insert operation, then only it will create new records, right? In case you do an update operation, it will only update the existing records. Upsert will do both the things. So it can create new records if the record does not exist, and it can update the record if the record exists. Okay. So that is the upsert operation. So you can delete and export all, everything can be done here, right? So let's do a small thing. Let us export some data and then update that data and put it back into the Salesforce. Okay. Why I am trying to export the data before doing update? Because see, whenever you do an update operation, insert operation is simple, right? You have the data, you have those 4 fields of data or 5 fields of data, and you update, put it into the system, upload, right? That is simple. But for updating the records, you need to give some reference, right? Some ID for each record. We need to supply the ID based on which it can identify that, okay, fine, this record refers to this record in the Salesforce, right? So if I give a list and ask Salesforce to update those records, I need to give the reference IDs, right? So we'll do the export. In the export, we will get the IDs, and based on the IDs, we will try to update the records. So let me try to export the data. Let's do a small export operation here. Export accounts. See, the advantage of data loader is when you are doing an export from here, it will directly ask you for the location where you want to save the extract file, right? But when we do it through that data management option on the web application, what happens? You start the export and then it says that we will send an email, and then you go to that email, click on the link, or you go to the download URL and then you download it. So it's a time consuming thing, but here it will give you an instant download of the file. So let me save it on desktop. Yeah. Wherever you want to save your export file, just select that, click on next. Yeah. Replace it. Now, the other good thing about export in a data loader is you have the option of querying, or you have the option of selecting the fields that you want to export. Let's say I want to export ID, name, and phone number in case we have. Phone and fax, right? So this is the data that I want to export. The moment you keep on selecting, it will keep on writing an SQL query here. So you don't have to write this. You can write it in case you can, or you want, but You can just select these things, and any criteria that you want to put.